Well, Trace, we spoke to them when they brought the new single out. It was a Big D hit prediction.
It was.
It did make it to number one, but I've just been thinking, do you know in the last 17 weeks, we have only had 2 artists at number one. There was Travis Collins was at Curves for 9 weeks. Then Jetty rode with What We Did Last Night for 6 weeks. And now Travis is back there with Boots on for another 2 weeks. But we're not here to talk about Travis Collins. We're here to talk about Urban this weekend. And our favourite people, some of our favourite people in the whole wide world is Jetty Road. And Paula Bowman from Jetty Road joins us now. How are you going, Paula?
Well, that was such a lovely intro. Thank you very much. I'm great. How are you guys?
Fantastic. Do you get tired of having number one hit?
That's the silliest thing you've ever said to me, Darren. No, look, this is a big deal for us because we've been away for so long and, we thought, I wonder if people have forgotten about us, and we were really, kept that in mind, and, we were just absolutely stoked that it hit number one for a week. So when it did 5, we were just, 6, actually.
6,
couldn't believe it. I know. So we just can't, thank everyone and radio and fans for playing the song and requesting the song, because it just means the world to us.
It's funny, though, when you guys get number ones, you tend to have long runs, don't you?
Maybe the songs just really connect with people, and they just, I have no idea what it is, Darren, but we're definitely not complaining, and fingers crossed that we're not far off releasing our next single from the new album. So,
the battle will continue. See, because when Darren was talking to Lee, Travis was still in number one with Curves, and he made the hit prediction saying that What We Did Last Night through Jetty Road was going to actually knock Travis off his perch, which you guys did, but obviously Travis has come back hard and heavy, and he's kicked you off with his boots because he's put his boots on. So, it will be very interesting to see what happens with the next single and Jetty Road up against Travis.
It's funny because the next song is different to a bit different to What We Did Last Night. So, we wanted to open up with What We Did Last Night. It's such a cool vibe. We love playing it, and it's really infectious, the energy that we get while we're singing, but also, when we play it to other people. So we knew that was a no-brainer for the first single. But, this next one, it's a bit more of a deeper meaning and coming up, and that will be released in a few weeks, I think, to radio. So, just looking forward to the response, I think, because it's just like handing out a little baby, another baby out into the world, and, hopefully, it makes friends at school.
That's a really good way of putting it. Now, not tomorrow night, Saturday night, you've got the Urban Country Music Festival. You guys are getting on the stage there. I think it's, let me have a look. I've got my little piece of paper here. 6 o'clock, you guys kick off. Now, obviously, What We Did Last Night is going to be in the lineup.
It definitely is.
Now, when you guys, a question that was asked to me earlier today when they found out that we were having a chat with you tonight, they said, now you've got Paula and Lee, which obviously the big front loaders, but of course you've got Julian there. How much influence does Julian have in a set list when you guys sit down to do up a set list for individual gigs? How much influence does he have?
I'll turn it up. There's 2 women and 1 bloke. There is no chance. There is no chance.
Did we laughing, Darren?
Yeah, we did.
Lee and I argue about the set list, and then he puts his 2 cents in, and then gets overridden. No, look. Anyone that knows us, and that's just what happens with family and sisters, and we have a good fight, but then we have a good laugh all the time as well. So, he sort of has a part to play in the set list because of the flow of the songs, but also you try not to make sure that that the songs aren't back to back in the same keys. There's a lot of stuff that goes into making set lists. So there's half the technical side, and then half the what you feel like sort of breaking up and putting in where. So it's a bit of both, I'd say. Yeah.
Well, we've been doing this for 7 years, and I know that Jetty Road feels like family to us, so we're looking forward to catching up with you on Saturday night.
Did you know that Jetty Road were our very first Tracy and the Big D interview ever? Did you know that?
That's fantastic.
It was, yeah.
That's fantastic. Oh, my God. That's, it's those things that, we do what we do for however long, and how sometimes, as life goes by, and sometimes you look back at the early days and go, God, that was so uncomplicated and, so exciting, and you just, as things go by, it changes, but it doesn't make it any less, it's just the landscape changes and your goals change and things like that. But it's always nice to be able to talk to people after the shows. And also what you just said then, Tracy, is that sort of stuff is really encouraging to us. We love hearing that sort of stuff because it means that, I don't know, sometimes, your music does affect other people, and they do love it, and you're an important part of their life or their career somehow, and vice versa. So, yeah.
Well, it's very important to the people there at the Urban Country. They've got you there on main stage on Saturday night, which is fantastic for the audience to see that. Fantastic for Jetty Road, and fantastic for Australian international music. So,
And it doesn't matter if it's going to rain because
it's undercover.
Indoors. It is.
It's undercover. How good's that? So
Is it going to rain?
It is.
Well,
we're going to get
yes.
400 mil tomorrow.
Oh, no!
Yeah. We're going to get flooded.
Oh, we're not going to
Guess
get
what?
flooded.
We're actually coming up early because it's my sister Lee and my birthday tomorrow,
happy
and
birthday.
we actually thank you very much, and we're flying up early because my dad lives, our father lives on Macleay Island, which is
lovely.
just off the coast.
Just down in
so
Moreton Bay.
we're spending some time with him for a couple of days, and he said, "Girls, it's going to rain," but I didn't realise it was 400 mils worth of rain. So I might pack my gumboots.
Good idea.
Well, that's what they're telling us anyway. But it doesn't matter. But we'll be able to say this on Saturday.
On Sunday.
What we did last night. Here it is, Jetty Road. We look forward to catching up with them on Saturday night. Folks, if you haven't got your tickets, get there. This is going to be a sensational show. Thanks, Paula Bowman from Jetty Road. Give our regards to Lee and to Julian, and we'll see you Saturday night.
Thanks, guys, and I'll see you soon.